Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, it don't work without you. Let's get open for business and let's wake up the football guys here. Wake up, guys. On this Sunday afternoon, I don't know what you're doing today. I don't know if you're watching the XFL today. The Dallas Renegades get their first game. We were at the game yesterday in Washington watching the DC Defenders with their special teams and defense basically leading the way for them to get a victory. And today I've been working in my workshop on those shot glass shelves and stuff and getting that together. And now I got to go to a friend's house and hang out a little bit. A reveal party. Reveal party, yeah. But it is the off season. So we had a little live stream going while I was working in my workshop, and of course, there's nothing more passionate than the conversations about Dak Prescott and his contract, and he's a bum, and he should be happy to be even in the NFL, and don't pay him, or it's just ugly. It's just ugly. Now, one of the things we've heard about was. And a lot of the talking heads have been running with it, is that Michael Irvin said, let me make sure I clarify this and make sure I get it right. Michael Irvin clarified what he was talking about because he heard at the Super Bowl significant talk about the Dallas Cowboys making a move for Tom Brady to replace Dak Prescott, to the point where he had to put down his cranberry and vodka drink and listen to it. That's what we heard. So he clarified it, and he said today it wasn't anybody from the Cowboys who said that. Nobody. It wasn't Jerry. It wasn't Steven. Wasn't Mike McCarthy. Wasn't Mike Nolan. Wasn't Dak Prescott. It was nobody from the Dallas Cowboys that were talking about that. But he said there were people of significance talking about it. It's a silly season when it comes to the NFL right now, because you're going to hear all kinds of stuff. I told you this morning, I said, we heard Amari Cooper, that the Eagles are targeting him. Well, the Eagles better not have said that, because then that would be tampering. That would be making a move before the league year starts. So you're not hearing the teams say these things. The teams aren't saying these things. This is speculation and conversation. So you could go through and say, almost anything. We heard Mike Farello a few years ago say there might be a tape out there of Des Bryant 10 times worse than Ray Rice, and the whole sports world went running after the story. Adam Schefter said, we're spending a lot of hours working on this, and we'll have a report out on it. Well, you could say, well, I heard there was a tape, because I heard it from Mike Farrell. It doesn't mean it's true. That people are talking about it. You can talk about anything. Me and Law Nation could be talking about that the Cowboys are trading for Sean Payton. That they're going to trade Mike McCarthy for Sean Payton. And you can turn around and say, well, I heard people talking about it. Yeah, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen. You're going to hear so many different stories, because we've already heard that. Cowboys, they want Tom Brady. They want Tom Brady and get rid of Dak. We're going to trade Dak Prescott. Come on, man. It's not legit. So let me go back to what I was really saying. This is what Michael Irvin originally said. I am telling you right now, at the Super Bowl in Miami, some very significant people that I had a conversation with were leaning in that direction. It was shocking. I had a vodka cranberry in my hand when they said that to me, and I had to put the drink down and said, let's talk a little bit about this more. I promise you, I had a conversation with people, I can't tell you who, about that same scenario going down. And then, of course, today, I never said Jerry or anybody with the organization said this to me. It was not anybody at the Dallas Cowboys. Listen, all you Dak Prescott haters, I hate to tell you, the the Cowboys and Dak Prescott are going to get a deal done. Dak Prescott's going to be the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys for the foreseeable future. Any other dreams or fantasies and hypotheticals are all bullcrap. If the Dallas Cowboys continue to play the game like they're playing, we could end up being the Washington Redskins. The Washington Redskins, whether you believe in Kirk Cousins or not, now it seems like it's Kirk Cousins all of a sudden is a great quarterback again. Whether you believe Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback or not, he's definitely the best thing that they've had for a long time going. And they played the game of franchise tagging him not once but twice. They spent $45 million for 2 years, and he ended up walking and going into Minnesota. And in that time since then, when you think about what they spent between the 2 years of paying him $45, then the $65 million that they paid Alex Smith guaranteed, right there, they're at $105 million. But wait, there's more. They turned around and they signed Case Keenum. Put that in there. Add that money to it. Then they drafted Haskins, a guy who they're not sold on right now. So over the course of the last 4 years, the Washington Redskins have spent the excess of about $130+ million on quarterback and don't have one. And don't have one. They spent draft picks to get that guy. And we can even go back even further and say they gave up 3 number ones for RG3 and still don't have a quarterback. If you're the Dallas Cowboys and you take a look at that scenario right there and realize that this bird in the hand definitely beats all the quarterbacks the Redskins have in their bush, you sign that guy. You hold on to him. And you're lucky that you're not the Washington Redskins that have now spent 4 number 1 draft picks on quarterback and still don't have one. All right, guys. I'm going to get up on out of here, and I'll be seeing you guys soon.